extraordinary love to withstand past relationship experiences, everyday bad choices, and our past hurts.
It is clear that we were brought together as one for a purpose. And as we share our love story, we pray that from our experiences, you can gain positive takeaways to use in your own life and relationship.
Well,
good evening. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see y'all, even though I can't see y'all. It's so good to be here. Yes. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Conversations with the LoveByrds. I'm your host, William Bird. This is my lovely wife.
Hey guys, I'm Darlene Bird.
We're the LoveByrds. We love love.
We love people. We love love.
And we love you. Yes, absolutely. We always kick the show off with that.
Hold on, I gotta share.
I'm trying to find that, baby. I can't find it. Is it on?
It's on now. It's on now.
It's on now? Because I am not finding it. Well, anyhow, we like and share. We want y'all to do the same. Go to Feel Good Talk. Like and share the page. Feel Good Talk, Mind, Body, Soul, and Business on YouTube and all the other streaming platforms.
That's right.
We want to say thank you to our CEO, CFO, COO, Chuck Brakely, behind the glass, handling everything you need to do behind the glass. That's our main man. We love him to death. It's good to have you back, Chuck. I hope your vacation was fun and exciting. Hope you had a great time.
I sure do. He does so much.
He does a lot.
Every day, every week, all year round. So I hope you had a good time and enjoyed your time off.
Yes.
But we're glad to have you back.
Absolutely.
Glad to have you back. So come on, guys, tap in.
Absolutely.
Share the podcast. Tag your friends in. Let them know the conversation with the LoveByrds is on tonight. We had a juicy conversation on our last podcast.
Yes, we did.
And we're going to pick back up with that again, talking about chaos
in the relationships.
Yes. Talking about the craziness in the relationships. Talked about being addicted to chaos, even in your past.
Yes.
Past relationships, or just growing up in a household where chaos was normal. And so we're going to be talking about that again tonight. So come on, tap in, tag your friends.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. And always.
I want to thank all of you who joined us right now. If you're on with us right now, go ahead and sign in.
Let us know
put a comment here. Let us know you're here, man. Let us know you're here. Let us know you're here with the LoveByrds, trying to get some of this knowledge that we trying to put out there. It's not like we trying to tell you guys to do, but I do really believe that Feel Good Talk offers the opportunity to investigate and seek out information that we hope will help every and each and every one of you in your relationship and in your life. I really feel that Feel Good Talk does that across the board. I said it's not we trying to tell you what to do, but we got some options that you can make some real rational decisions about in your life that may help you.
Yeah, and we're learning. We're lifelong learners. So we're learning. And as we're learning and we find some juicy tidbits, we can't wait to get on here and share it with you guys on Conversations with the LoveByrds. We're always talking. We always have something to talk about or something that sparks conversation. You never shut up. There's something that always sparks conversation with us. So we just let you guys know what's going on with us, what we've been talking about, what the LoveByrds been talking about, what's going on with us, and having a conversation. So we like to extend our conversation and socialize it with our Feel Good Talk family. Thank you guys for joining us.
Boom.
And thank you if you've been with us for a while. We've been doing this for a while.
Over
a year or so.
Man, we've been in the Feel Good Talk now going on 2 years.
Yeah, so thank you if you've been with us from the beginning.
I'm merched out tonight, baby.
I see you with your
my Feel Good Talk. You see it? Yeah, I got on my Feel Good Talk. With the Feel Good Talk stuff, we merched out, baby.
Let's do it.
Don't worry about what's in that glass.
What you put in my cup? See? What you put in my cup?
It ain't green for nothing.
What you put in my cup?
It ain't green for nothing.
Hey, y'all.
You love that shirt, Chuck? Me too, man. I love it too.
And that hat. I can't find mine. I was digging.
She was digging. She went in the crates and she couldn't find it.
What you doing?
I'm fixing it because I don't like
Why is it turned up?
I don't know. I just felt like I wanted to do it.
I don't know about the turn up part.
I did.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, listen, it's hot in here. I ain't really wanted to open my...
I should have opened up the windows. Should have opened up the window.
Yes. Anyhow, we're back to...
thanks, you guys, for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. Yep, we're back.
Last week,
What we covering? What we talking?
You know, it was a quote. We came across the quote. Let me see
Yes.
if I can find it now. We came across a quote, and the quote, it had us talking.
Yes.
It had us talking for several days about the quote. It was strange to us. Well, not really strange. Not really strange. It was
like
eye opening.
It was eye opening because it seemed
Got
like
that green juice, Amy.
Yes, that green juice. That's eagle juice. Yes, eagle juice.
That's
right.
At the thing they call it eagle
Thanks,
piss. Don't they call it
Amy.
eagle piss?
Eagle. That's right. This eagle. It's eagle piss.
They call it eagle piss at our
Philadelphia
bird's nest.
Eagles pee like this. We bleed green and we pee green. That's so crazy.
Horrible.
That was horrible.
Y'all rewind that
was
part.
horrible.
Rewind.
Yeah, please, Chuck, edit that part, please. Oh my God.
Anyway, this is the
Okay,
quote
let
that
me get
had us
myself
talking.
together. I'm losing lenses. What is going on, baby? I
Now
can't.
your glasses have
I
one
know.
lens. Lord have mercy.
That's why I got another pair. Boom, just like that.
ELGLES Eagles,
That's
3-0 baby.
3-0. That's what we
3-0
do.
baby.
All we
Not a
do
lot of
is
people
win.
can say that this week.
See, I had my Eagles gear
Go
on today,
Birds.
but I'm going with another winning team.
Go Birds. Yeah. All we do is win, baby.
Going with another winning team today.
All we do is win,
tonight.
baby.
Yes.
Okay.
Baby, let's stop. Let's get to work. We gotta go to work.
Don't get me being silly.
I
I'm
know,
sleepy.
because
I get a little
she's
silly when I
listen.
sleep.
Darlene was not feeling this today because
I'm tired.
she's had a long
I'm
day.
like, the hot
She
tub
had a
is
long
right
day.
there,
and that's
and
where I'm
it's
gonna take
calling
her after
me,
this right
and
here.
it's just saying,
But-
look, just fall back. Oh wait, Amy,
It-
put that.
erase
Ooh,
that,
ooh,
Chuck.
wait.
Erase that, Chuck. We
I
don't want
listen,
no
I don't
Cowboys.
think the Cowboys are 3-0 right now. Are they 3-0? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they even need. We
That's
need to
a
be talking
fact,
like that.
yeah.
But listen, this
But that's
is the
all right. We ain't
quote.
talking about that.
This is the quote that
Give it
got
to
us
me.
talking, right? The quote says, I get uncomfortable when everything is going well in my relationship. That is not normal to me. And normal is boring, and I don't know how to be in relationships that are like that. I continually seek out drama because that's what I know how to handle. And that quote had us
That.
like,
It seems
who?
so normal though because
Who? What?
A lot of
Why?
people are like that. I know
Who?
a lot of people like that.
Once a drama-filled life.
Her,
Who?
her,
No, I don't do that. No.
not you, her.
I think
The
it
girl
was
who
him.
wrote that, not baby. We is
But
we
listen.
trying to be stress-free
But listen,
every day of the week. Yeah.
listen, we're trying to be drama-free around here.
Absolutely.
But the reality of the situation is a lot of folks do like the chaos. They thrive in chaos. Their past relationships were filled with the chaos. So when it's not chaos, it's like, this can't be right. Like chaos has become the norm. Or
They
grew up in
with
family
it.
situations.
It's a part of their family. It's a part of their upbringing. They don't know anything else.
They don't know.
That's the what
What
we
did
found
we
that
say
you
last
didn't
week? This dysfunction was like
Like,
cartoons and
it
cereal
was
on a
a
Saturday morning. It's just
Exactly.
how it
a part
was.
of
Somebody
their
was
life.
cussing somebody out.
Yep.
Somebody was fighting.
Somebody
It was blowing. Somebody it was a
discontented,
blow up.
disgruntled. It was
And then if it wasn't, then you started it. Somebody had
Then
to
somebody
jump something
started
off.
it, yes.
Right. It's a part of the upbringing. Yeah. So it was the normal. Like hollering and screaming was normal. Cussing at the kids is normal. Pushing, fighting, tussling on the floor.
Right.
You know, parents and kids actually on the floor, like swinging.
swinging.
swinging on
Yeah,
each other.
or cussing each other out and
Yeah.
arguing, just fighting, fussing, fighting. It
And-
was a part of the process.
Yeah, so that made us, I mean, as we kept talking about it more, we went deeper and deeper and to find out that some people, it's like an addiction. And it's not hard to break an addiction or something that you're used to. And so we wanted
It's
to
not
know,
hard
like,
did you say that right? It is hard to break.
it can be hard. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
None of this stuff is
It
easy
can be
to
hard
break,
to
yeah.
break an addiction when that's normal.
When it's the normal.
Your usual
You don't-
your usual is to cuss somebody out, is to
We built up
fly off the
strategies, it's defense mechanisms, and it's all about survival. It's
Right.
it's the fight or flight. It's that survival mode we get into, and that's where
yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
the underlying
Yeah.
reasons why is embedded in that. Yeah.
And it's like it's like a life that doesn't have that. It's like, is that real? Oh, that's fantasy. Does it exist? Can it exist? It can exist. And I think I share, like, listen, once I have tasted peace and know what it tastes like, I fight hard to keep it.
Yep.
And it is a fight to keep it.
Right.
It's choices, it's daily choices. You only do what you know, Chuck
Right.
said.
Yep.
It's daily choices that you make to choose not to stir up the chaos.
Right.
Not to stir up the
Making that
chaos.
choice
And so
not-
we still been thinking about this whole thing about, okay, we choose peace, but why would people not, right? So we found we have some reasons why people keep creating chaos. And if there's peace, they mess it up. Or if things are going well, they self-sabotage or sabotage their relationships. And so why are people like this? We're going to talk about the why a little bit more this episode. We come back, we're going to share some strategies because we never like to leave you without
Right.
some strategies. So we made
And I want to personally interject some stuff because this one I know. Because this one I lived. You know, this is one I've been able to move on and move up on.
Okay.
So this
You
is
can
one
do
of the
some
things.
coaching
I'm
on
a
this one.
chaotic person. No, trust me. Oh, no, this is not even a joke. I thrived and lived off of chaos. It was
Billy
such it was adrenaline. rush.
Adrenaline.
It
And if it
really
wasn't
is.
no chaos,
if it wasn't any chaos,
you
or
was gonna
something-
bring the ruckus,
Oh yeah,
weren't you?
I'm the one who
I'm going to bring the ruckus.
I pointed to that young lady, but it would have been boring. It would have been for me. It would have been I'm that same person.
You know-
it was boring. If I didn't I'd stir up the pot, and upset the apple cart, then everything was boring.
And I would hear all the stories, and I'm still hearing stories, y'all.
There's a lot more she has.
And I was, am I too boring for you? Is this relationship too boring for you? Because we're on cruise control around here. We keep it at a
As you
it's
can see,
easy
I've
like
mastered
Sunday
some of
morning.
the things that we've actually put in place, and now
We keep it easy like Sunday
it like
morning. Like
this,
don't
huh?
go messing with the peace now. Don't mess
I
with
mean,
that.
don't get it wrong. We're human. There has been some, as my man Juan Baxter would quote, some intense fellowship. But we've learned to kind of master
choose.
how to become. We've chosen
We choose
to
peace, man. Don't
be better and
don't
be
come
peaceful.
in here messing up the
Yes,
peace around
yes.
here. And
Yeah,
it is
I gotta
a choice.
say that we have done it.
And you know what? Even
yeah.
with that, it's still it's a muscle that has to be worked and
Exactly.
exercised.
Exactly.
I think I shared before about stimulus and response. You're always going to have stimulus coming at you, and you have to learn how to manage and choose how you respond to it. What kind of life you're going to give to the stimulus? Are you going to just
Are you gonna
react?
feed that energy?
Are you just going to react? Or are you going to
Starve that
respond
energy.
from your values?
Right.
Oh, I value peace. So
Yes.
I'm going to choose whether or not I'm going to respond, because I do have that choice. And then how I respond and what I respond to, it is a choice. And so even learning that it's a choice and exercising it like a muscle.
Yes.
If I value the person, I'm going to choose a response that's different. Probably if I don't value the person or the relationship, but learning how to slow down and count
Yes.
to 10 before responding or answering. So yeah. But why is it that people create chaos
Yes, let's go.
in their lives and in their relationships? Hey, Aunt Debbie, why do people create this chaos in their lives and in their relationships? Billy Bird, why were you creating the chaos in your life and in your relationships?
It was an
fun,
adrenaline
wasn't
rush.
it?
No, a lot of it is, there's a mixture in my life because, coming up in the household, even though it was, I love my I love my life, I love my family and everything, the household was chaotic at times, through, life circumstances and growing up in my household. There was some chaos at times. There was some chaos for a long time during my high school years and things of that nature. So not only was that part of it a part of my upbringing, being a part of it, it was also me and my belief systems and things that I kind of implemented myself. You really don't. Chaos doesn't just really happen. The reality of the fact is we really create the chaos in our lives. We can use the old adage, life happens and things of nature, but most of the time, most of the chaos in your life is created by you and by you. It comes from you. Things can happen around you, but the chaos you allow in your life, even if it was somebody else's, is your reality in which you actually implement and you're serving what energy you're serving.
And
You know
some
what I
people,
mean?
it's just chaos. That's it. It's
That's
just a
it.
way
Yeah.
of life.
Yeah,
It's a way of life, right?
exactly.
Yeah. But you can create the opposite.
Yeah,
And so you can create the opposite.
That's where I
Because
come
we
in.
created the opposite,
That's where
right?
we. That's where we.
What
come in,
what does the opposite look like? It's like,
absolutely.
what does the opposite look like?
Bing.
I said easy like Sunday morning. What does the opposite of chaos
What
look
does
like?
opposite?
You guys,
Yeah,
let's hear in the comments.
Let's go to some comments.
What is the opposite of chaos, and what does that
buy
look
a
like?
kitty cheese? What is buy a kitty cheese? What is that? A kitty cheeseburger? I don't know what.
who
Amy,
knows
give me some peace. Yes, Chuck.
The
It looks
opposite
like
of chaos,
peace.
it looks like peace.
Peace, exactly.
Yeah. What else? What
Yes.
else? If it's the opposite of chaos, I said easy like Sunday morning. George
looks
Dawson said serene.
Success. It looks like success.
Looks like success.
It looks easy. It looks easy.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The older you get, the more you value peace.
Yes.
Deb said.
Serene.
Serene. That's
Very
a good
good,
word.
George. Very good word. Very good word. Yes, serene. Serenity. I like that
Serenity
word.
now.
I like that word.
Serenity now.
That's a good word, George. Thank you. Yep, I like that word. Yep. Yes.
Serenity now.
What?
Yes, calm. That's a good word. Calm.
That's my
Peace.
learning to That's been my biggest thing is
Exhaling.
learning one of the most
Breathing instead of
things-
holding your breath.
yes,
That's what it
learn
looks
to
like to me.
Yes, breathe. Take a moment.
Breathing instead of
Yes.
holding your breath.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what it. Yeah.
That's calm. Absolutely. Calm is the best one. I like that one.
Rest.
Rest.
And I mean real
Yep.
rest. I mean.
Yep.
Yes,
Tamara,
Tamara.
absolutely.
I mean like
Yes.
soul rest.
Good. Yeah, soul rest.
Soul rest.
Explain soul rest.
Soul rest like is when you're inside.
Your spiritual.
You can lay
rest.
down. You can lay down. You can maybe get some, but you don't get that soul rest.
mind.
Soul rest is when your inner spirit
Yeah, yes.
exhales and is at
That's
rest,
a
is at
deep-
peace.
that's
You're
a-
not tossing and
relaxed.
turning.
Yep.
You're not
Safe.
your mind, because
Great
you can lay
words,
down
guys.
and your
Joy.
mind can be
Hey,
going.
Niecy.
Niecy, joy.
I love all these words, man. These
Yes.
are some great words.
Joy.
Absolutely.
And joy, as opposed to happiness,
Yes.
is kind of like what I'm describing with soul rest, as opposed to just sleep. When your soul is at rest, you can be at ease, at peace. You can lay down, and your brain can take.
Yeah.
Listen.
I think that's the ultimate.
Yeah.
I think Izzy gives us a great opportunity to learn how with her meditation. I think that gives us a great opportunity to
Yeah.
seek that spiritual, that soul rest.
So, guys,
Yes.
that's what we're going for. Even
Boom.
though our households
you do
may
that.
have been chaotic, chaos may have been the way of life.
Mm-hmm.
The bickering, the fighting, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. All of that may have been the norm,
Yeah.
and there's reasons for that. So we
Right.
don't want to rush over that to just get to the happy place. But let's pull the covers back and dig a little deeper on why people keep
Red
creating chaos.
Red said we got that soul glow.
It's so
Reg, what is soul glow? I love it, Reg. My man, listen, Reg, I love the way you operate, man. Listen, Reg, I'm gonna call you real soon,
That's
man.
my dude.
Trust me, I'm gonna call you. Maybe
That's my
tonight. I know it's a little late, but maybe tonight, Reg.
all right.
Yep.
One of the reasons that people keep that chaos going, or they keep creating that chaos, or they bring chaos into their relationship, is because it's their story. I mean, you just talked about what your household was like, but you're not still there. Like for some people, they're still. Have you ever met somebody and they're still there? Like they're stuck. Hey, Karen.
Hey.
Like they're stuck in the oh poor me, the bad thing, the way that it was. It was so awful. It was so terrible.
The tales of woe.
Oh, woe is me.
Tales of woe.
And they're stuck because that's their story. Chaos is their story. Like if I don't tell that story, what am I going to say? Like they're stuck there, and they want everybody else to be pulled kind of into that. And I can't do that. I mean,
People don't realize the impact that they have on people when they do that, man.
I can't go
that,
there with you.
That stuff can be really extremely
go there with
draining. Like,
you.
a lot of people can't go there with. Yeah. Like you couldn't do that.
I can't.
If you had to deal with that every day, I can see that.
That's
right
why
there.
I could never. And you get to learn what you do well as you know at this age and stage. I could not work like with complaints, even with like sick people, or I couldn't do that. I can't.
Yeah. Poor thing. Boy,
I can't even watch TV shows where
she
like
don't
the
even
dramas.
like drama shows. She don't even do this.
I can't eat after 3 minutes. Like, would you please turn this off? It's just messing with my spirit.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a black woman and a black woman, and they just kind of just messy and nasty, and I can't.
But unlike the movies where we're talking about fiction, people actually create these realities in their head.
Yes,
Most of the time, this is a subconscious. Our thinking, our way of thinking. Those irrational belief system things and the
people don't
negative
even understand.
self-talk. We talked about Izzy. Me and Kendra and Izzy talked about the other day on their show, talking about those negative self-talk, that negative self-talk, and the the irrational thinking or the irrational beliefs. Going through that kind of stuff. We talked about that the other day.
Yeah, so check yourself as we go through these. Make sure you're not a oh woe is me or oh poor me person, and that you're not bringing that into your relationship. Everybody asks how you doing. You got an oh woe is me story to tell. So they stop asking you how you doing, because it's always an oh woe is me or oh poor me, and people don't realize the impact that being steeped in those stories have on the reality that you're creating around you. You're drawing that, in a way, you're drawing those vibes to you. So
there's a great question. Chuck, can you put up Mr. Dawson's comment?
Karen said,
Mr. Dawson says, how would you know happiness if it wasn't for the pain? There'd be nothing to compare it to. Okay.
That's a good question.
That's a great question because that's a good one because
and I'm thinking of it like for people like this. I'm thinking about these people on the scale though. Sometimes they just feel like that bad stuff weighs much more heavier, even though there's some goodness. They for some reason that maybe the bad stuff gets the reaction that they want, or the sympathy or the empathy or the people want to hear the story, and the good stuff doesn't get as much of that. That's why people like those dramas on TV. That's why they used to like, what's the show where they was always fighting, Maury or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
That's why they watch that. They don't want to say that everything is wonderful and the happy endings. They get more weight from those stories.
And then I think there's, okay, so there is the pain, but I'm the type of person now that I've kind of, changed my way of thinking. I kind of, even in the pain, I'm always looking for a silver lining. I'm always looking for something, a lesson, maybe a lesson to be learned. Or, I'm turning that what could be chaos and have me spinning and in a spiral in my head into something that I can latch onto and I can hold on to and I can grow from, or that I can expand my knowledge or my experience on, so that even when this may present itself again, I'm prepared to handle it in a much different way versus bringing conflict into the already existing conflict, right?
So that's good. That's a good strategy for someone who like chaos is their story. Like that is my story. That's what I talk about. That's what I have to share. So that's a good step or something
I'm not
to
telling
do.
anybody that it could work for them, but that's how I say this all the time. I always look for a silver lining in everything. Everything. I don't care what it is.
So if you find that you're the person who has that negative story, every day is a good day. Some days are just better than others. I love it. That's the glass half full. That's the glass half. So that's the answer.
Good,
that's
Reg.
the
That's
solution.
what you want right there, Reg.
So if you find that you're the person who, the chaos is your story, the drama is your story.
Absolutely.
Change it. Change your story.
Change
Stop
your
it.
story. Change
Stop
your
it. Or if you're the one that's always talking negative, start telling tales of success. Like Reggie says, what's the good thing today? Some things are a lot better than the others, but there's some good in every day. So start that. Amy said it's a big impact. So start telling the positive.
We did a
success
podcast.
stories.
Remember that podcast we did early on, and we talked about the storytelling and how we tell your story and how you tell your story. That is a real thing. And I know that when listening to my wife tell our story, and the way she tells it, and the way she kind of boosts us up and everything. It's not like she's putting anything on, that didn't really happen. But the way she talks, the way she expresses her feelings in telling that story, that's a great way. Start there. Start telling a different story. Change the story.
Find something small. I mean, when I say small, I mean
like
something as small as what?
I don't know. Everything.
Like, I enjoyed my shower today.
There you go. That's a good one.
I stayed 2 minutes longer because
in the shower. Take anything.
Just anything small and positive. That's good. I had a banana and some strawberries today. They were very good. Like just find, instead of always having something negative or down, catch yourself. And start small. Start small. Good. Especially if you're steeped in having to always run and tell people the bad stuff of the chaos. That's just some people sometimes focus on the bad more than good, and that's it. And that's that if you're that person, you better check that you're not bringing that chaos into your relationship and into your life and drawing more chaos into your life. Absolutely. So some people, it's just their story.
It's just their story. Some people, it's their identity. How we think of our fulfilling prophecy.
Babe, Reg, you cooking dinner over there, Reg?
Okay, go ahead, Reg.
You better go ahead.
He cooked too. Why are we still here and Reg's cooking?
Because we about to catch a flight to New Orleans.
That's right. Oh, okay. We're back. So another thing is, like I said, it's your identity. What and how we think about ourselves is a self-fulfilling prophecy. Once we start down that path, identifying ourselves as unfortunate, and struggling or the victim, it becomes harder for us to pull ourselves out of that. That the mindset that
my dinner was delicious because Babe cooked it. Eunice, that was her start.
What'd she say?
That was her starting, was saying something positive.
You see, started something.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, I got it. Yeah, you got me thrown off. Okay.
Identity.
Yes. That chaos-filled reality reinforces our identity, is what it says, and the cycle becomes a vicious one.
I got a lot to say. Hey, let's talk about identity. Remind me. Let's talk about identity later this week. Identity is just no. I mean, like not as part of it, but it's striking a chord for something we need. Okay. Identity is big for me.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say about identity.
About. So
it's taking me down a rabbit hole, but I got a lot to say about
there's two
identity.
things.
But you mentioned self-fulfilling prophecy. What you think of yourself, your identity. Okay.
So your identity, you're either one of two. You're either a fixer or you're a victim. And understanding whether you're the fixer or
both of those bring chaos in different ways, though.
Right.
Okay. So
right.
So so these are some identities that bring chaos. Okay.
But
the victim
identity is the one that really keeps us in.
Victim mindset is dangerous.
It's the one that keeps us in the chaos. Exactly.
Survivor mentality.
So creating chaos and crisis unconsciously, of course, is a must for fixers who specialize in coming to the rescue.
Right. So you got off a victim too fast.
Yes. No, that's the part of the victim that.
All right. So one is the victim mindset. Another mindset is the fixer. Okay, got you.
Yes.
We just talked about the oh poor me, the woe is me. That's the victim mindset, and that it calls your consciousness.
Yes.
Who Karen just talked about the victim mindset is dangerous.
Right. It's the one that keeps us in the chaos, the victim mindset. Yeah. And then the fixer, of course, is the solution to that.
Yeah. So I'm the victim. Oh poor me. We talked about that. Karen Dixon said this is a great topic. Need to do another one for next month. Domestic violence awareness. It is next month. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Absolutely.
We do have some. Okay, we can do that. We have some. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
But
and
that victim mindset.
Because you need to identify which one you are first. Are you identify as the victim or are you the fixer?
And that mindset that she's talking about, it calls forth more events into your life to justify that you are a victim. See, I told you, and then on this, and on top of that, this happened, and on top of that, so it just keeps going. It keeps going. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, vicious cycle. I like that. Yes. And then the fixer, if there's no chaos, I don't have anything to fix. So that's another way to keep bringing chaos, because the fixer identity. Every fixer needs something to fix. It needs fixing, and if there's nothing to fix, I'm gonna create some chaos so that I can have something to fix. So I can say I fixed it. Both
can be bad. Yeah.
Yes. Because I have to come to the rescue for something, or I have to. It was this way, and then I stepped in and I fixed it, or I solved it. I'm all that because I fixed stuff. That's how some people.
Why you look at me when you say that?
That's people identify.
I'm not like that. I fixed it, and now I'm all that. I'm a fixer, period. I do a lot of fixing on. If you're talking work, I'm a great fixer on the job.
We ain't gonna talk about the Captain Save-A-Hole relationships that you had in your past. But that was part of your fixer mentality, whether you realized it or not. I love you.
I was trying not to bring that up.
Yeah, that was part of your fixing the family, because you couldn't fix a family. Let me fix another family, and that's another. Yeah. But that's okay. It's all good now. Yeah. We ain't gonna talk about it though. We're not gonna bring it up though.
Listen, I ain't gonna charge you nothing for that.
We're not gonna bring that up.
I ain't gonna charge you nothing for that.
But charge you nothing for that. But what do you do about it if it's in your identity? Yes. What you do is, first of all, you recognize it.
You identify where you are.
Right.
Then you can fix it.
That's what you can do. Identify it, right? Yes. And begin to see yourself in just a struggle-free life. It's okay. Give yourself permission to not have to be fixing things. Give yourself, and then get out of that victim mentality. Of course, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself.
Very good.
All right. Okay. And it's okay to care for people without kind of jumping in with them emotionally. And that takes work. I had to learn that. I've had to learn how to care and to listen, but not to jump in there with them emotionally, because that's easy for me to do. Take their pain and their emotions as my own. And I have learned to listen rationally and not take it on like it's mine.
Me too. That's that master mindset stuff I was
George
learning.
Dawson. I need a schedule of when y'all are on. I always happen to catch y'all at all. We're like every other week.
Every other week on Wednesday.
And we try to put it out there earlier in the day so that you remember to join us.
Yes.
Yeah. But just set your clock for every Wednesday.
And that way you ain't got to, because that's how mine is. It comes up on my calendar every Wednesday. Yeah, because I locked it in. We were doing every Wednesday, so it just stays there. So
we're talking about reasons you keep the chaos. You keep creating chaos. It's your story. We talked about it's your story. We talked about identity. It's your identity. Right. Yeah, Amy's a fixer. Amy gonna fix it.
She gonna fix it.
A lot of my friends are fixers for some reason. They want to fix it.
Now listen to this one, y'all. Don't breeze by this one too fast.
Okay.
Because this is a good one.
Why people keep bringing chaos?
Because you like it. You secretly like it. No, some of y'all don't even secretly like it. Some of y'all really, the chaos is loud and obnoxious and arrogant and belligerent. It's out there. Y'all out there with
at least an aspect of it, then they wouldn't be creating it, right? They wouldn't be creating
it. No.
So they like, it's the rush. It's the adrenaline. Like the quote I was like, listen, I don't want to be just a boring. If I don't have it, it's just boring, and I don't want to do that. I don't know how to do boring.
Nobody does. Yep.
But that's why, because of the rush, the adrenaline, the excitement. It's got to be something going. It's okay for there to be nothing going on. So learn to sit with that.
Is it really okay?
It's okay for us. I ask you sometimes, you good? You good? You need anything from me in this moment? Will you? We do stuff. We do go out. We do. But there's lots of days where we have nothing going on, and it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to sit and be right next to each other, and she could be playing a game,
and you eating a peanut butter jelly sandwich,
right? And we don't have to say nothing.
And and
that's that mastering that calm. You would feel sometimes when in the beginning it felt like we needed to be doing something sometimes. Now I've learned. I'm much better now. I've learned how to master that calm.
Insaneness.
Yes. And take it down a level.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been taking it down.
Taking it down.
Take it down, level.
Turn down for what?
Yes.
Because we don't want the chaos.
Yes.
That's why you need to turn down.
Because I used to
Reggie
like
said
it.
they like doing nothing.
Yeah.
We sit there. We could have our backs to each other and we playing Words with Friends with each other.
Together. Yeah, we
It is
playing
quiet.
each other.
Yeah,
Back to
yeah,
each
yeah.
other.
So master
right
it.
there.
Master it. Master it.
That's
So some people stay in the chaos because they really do like it.
Love nothing.
They enjoy
You said
something
she
about
loves
it.
Nothing.
They want the excitement. But you can also, okay, how do you counteract people who just really like it? You need to start, you said create the calm. You said something about the calm.
Yeah.
You need to proactively create calm and create ease. And Izzy can help you with this. Like, I mean, learning how to just stop and to just breathe and just let things be. Nisi, leave the dishes overnight to the morning once in a while. It mean whatever you have to do to just create the calm and the peace and to just bring it down. It's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yes.
Everybody gonna be all right in the morning. So sometimes you have to just proactively create and peace and ease, right?
Exactly. And don't forget to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Then commit to finding excitement or that adrenaline rush somewhere else. Not in chaos. Maybe get a hobby. Take a walk. You know.
And listen,
What's that?
forgive yourself is good, but really, if you secretly like chaos or not secretly like chaos or realize that you always have to keep something going, listen, acknowledge it, right? And like hubby said, forgive yourself and commit to oh, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again.
There
Okay,
you
I'm
go.
starting an argument for no
That's
reason. I'm
where
doing
the
it again.
change comes in.
I'm saying stuff that I don't need to say. I'm doing it again.
Yep.
I'm letting this keep going on longer than it has to go on. I'm doing it again. My voice is loud. I've raised my voice. I'm doing it again. So just first of all, acknowledge it and make the effort to fix it, guys. Because listen, we're trying to get better every day.
Yes.
We're trying to improve. Nobody's perfect. Our relationship isn't perfect, but what we're doing is trying to get the A. And if you've read our book, you know that we're striving to get the A.
Yes.
We're not just going to be who we are, and that's how we are when we can be better
Yes.
for each other and present our best to each other. And so we hope that you're trying to do the same thing
Absolutely.
in your relationship.
Very good. I like that, baby.
That good?
That was
I
really
ain't even
good.
going to charge for that.
Don't
That's
charge
free.
nobody for nothing.
Yeah. But some people
Good job.
secretly do like
yes,
it.
yes.
Some people think
They don't have a choice.
that they don't have a choice in the matter. They really do believe that they don't have a choice in the matter, but you really do. So that's some of the things that we're saying. You can choose
You can choose.
not to be a chaotic
That's
person
the
or
thing.
bring the chaos. You can choose to bring the peace.
Right.
Yeah,
Very
you
good.
can create that. We just really just kind of talked about that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And choose your responses. How your response is coming your way.
Yes.
You can choose that.
Okay.
And you can
Got
create
anything
your
else?
No, you do have a choice. I just want people to know that you can choose. You don't have to say, "Oh, well, I'm sorry, I flew off the handle, or I didn't mean to." You have a choice. And you can control your responses and your behaviors.
I know
Yes,
that's
yes,
what
yes.
I did.
And create the peace.
I made some different choices. I started making different choices. And the choices that I thought I couldn't make, as I started and continually made those choices over and over again, they became my reality. And then my reality changed. And now I'm calm. You smile. You like that too, didn't you? I had to pay you. I ain't charge you.
I thought it was going somewhere else. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Where else it need to go?
We
That's
learn
it.
to accept where
Yeah.
we are and work on what we need to meet in the middle on. Very good.
Okay.
We need to meet and realizing
Compromise.
that we are different people.
I love the art of
We
compromise.
have we see life differently. We've had different
big.
backgrounds. We're trying to come together. So meet me in the middle.
Meet in the middle.
Yeah. So yeah. I love it.
That's a good one. That's one of the things we had to do. Because we're so different. Our scales are tipped differently.
Yeah, and you really did make some changes. Like you just said, you recognize some of the things that you had to work on. But one of the reasons is understanding, like, why do you think you do that? And I ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Why do you think you do that? Why do you respond that way? Why, where does that come from? What makes you feel that way? So we have to continue to do the work on ourselves. then making those changes, being aware and making those changes.
Hey, Willie Woodard is in the building.
Willie Woodard.
What's up, Will?
What's up?
Good to see you, man.
Yeah,
Love you too, man. Definitely love you.
We're here talking about chaos. And
yes, chaos.
Why people have so much chaos in their relationships.
Absolutely.
And why and things that you can do. So yeah, we talking about those things. So some people don't think they have a choice. Some people, listen to this.
Talk to me.
Some people think they deserve to have a chaotic life.
What?
They do.
Surely you
No.
Surely you just.
Yes, I'm telling
Explain.
you. Okay. Because I'm trying to not. I've talked. Okay, I'm trying not to expose people. Okay, so no, not us. No.
She said it wasn't
Okay,
exposed.
some people haven't forgiven themselves for some things in their past, or some things that have happened, or some things in their life, and they feel like they don't deserve to have a peaceful life that's free from chaos because they haven't forgiven themselves. Yeah, they haven't forgiven themselves.
Those people.
Yeah. Or maybe,
like
okay, how do I say it like this? Let me pull out some of my counseling stuff. Okay.
Say it like I mean it.
Sometimes their adult self doesn't believe that they deserve a life that's free from chaos.
Right.
Because they're stuck in their 5-year-old self or their younger self, and they haven't forgiven themselves for that. It's like, how can I have a peaceful life when I did this or I didn't do that or I should have done that or I'm holding grief or regret or pain or I should have done something or I should have stopped something or I should have said something. So some people believe that they just deserve that's chaotic and is full of pain and full of drama, and they believe that they deserve it. And you know what? And I say you better change that belief about yourself, right? And change it and believe that you deserve a wonderful, magical life, right?
And this is not easy. This is a hard one. This is a really hard one because if you don't see a way out, it can be disparaging. So
it can be.
I mean, but listen to this. Even though your reality around you is maybe in that chaos, you can start your mind in motion that will begin you to travel down that path. Once you start believing what you're thinking, because remember, your subconscious mind doesn't really difference.
Just
so
start
as
believing.
long as you
Just start believing. Just start believing.
Tell yourself a lie if you
start believing.
No,
exactly.
Listen, and that's basically that's what it is, because actually you're telling yourself that I can't have this magical life. But if you start lying to yourself, because you're not really thinking that way when you're thinking about chaos, you start telling yourself, you'll begin to start believing it, and it becomes your reality.
Karen says she's blessed with her husband, who she's known for 25 years and married for 18 of them. Okay. I've never heard him yell, curse, etc. I'm definitely keeping this one because the first one, woo.
Yeah, okay, I like that one.
But listen.
Yes, if
you're a person, my heart is pricked because I know people who are, they're not free. And because they're not free, they say hurt people. Yeah. Or it's hard for them. But really what you need to do is you need to listen to Izzy. You need to get into some meditation. You need to tape some scriptures or some quotes. Get out your own head. You need to repeat some phrases. You need to start every morning start with 2 or 3 things about, the day. Change your belief system and dive into it with whatever you got to do to get out of that belief and change that mindset. Yes. That you better because you deserve. Self-talk. Come on. Get rid of the negative and self-talk. Who you got? The positive spirit you have is Cantel. Thank you, Eunice. Thank you, Pearl. But and check who you have around you, because misery loves company. And so if you're around people and it's a pity party, God, it just got heavy just talking about that kind of stuff.
Lighten up.
No, get out of here. Get out of here. No, don't come around here with that.
Don't come around here with that.
but yeah, if you feel like you don't deserve it, you're gonna change that.
So once you don't feel like you deserve it, then guess what? You'll have nothing to replace it with either.
That's right. So what am I? If that's not me, and if I'm not that person, then who am I?
Yeah.
Right. So you're left with trying to. There's a void.
Fill it in there. Trying to fill it in.
And that's okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Starting all over on you or creating a better you. Creating the future that you desire. That's when you get into like what's that storyboarding and what's those sessions Melissa, my daughter, always does with people. Where you're cutting out you're doing your storyboard, you're cutting out your articles. These are trips I want to take. This is the life I want to have. Vision boarding, creating a vision for the future that you want, the life you want, even a relationship you want.
Yes.
Together. Doing that kind of stuff that puts you there. I mean,
you're looking at it,
we're like, okay, so what do we want to see for next year, and where do we want to go, and where do we want to go in our relationship?
So we have pictures of stuff where we want to go, and
we need to get better at
calendars
listening.
that say, listen, we're looking at really this up in the future, or what's our next move. We've always been about that. I love that.
So you can replace it with something else, especially if your identity is in that, and that's all you know, and that's all you've been.
And guess what? That in itself removes chaos because it brings some kind of order. So, and chaos, there is no order. There is no, set way or, or it's out of order. Actually, if it's chaotic, that's kind of the meaning of the word. So, by doing those kind of things we've done over the past years, has kind of taken chaos out of the picture completely because we've kind of structured. We have order.
And you know what else? And we didn't talk about this one, but just gratitude. Like, we
always talk about
we look at each other like, listen, what do we have to argue about?
What we got to argue about?
I mean, seriously.
Why is we argue? Why would we want to even argue?
What do we, seriously.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
If you look around, when you look around, what is there to argue about?
What are we, listen.
That comes from that. But that comes from us, like, a vision for what we want, setting a vision. Like in the beginning, when we start talking about our relationship, I told you the vision I saw for our relationship.
You did.
It was we were actually creating that. We were intent on creating that, and thusly, just where we are.
Did you say thusly?
Was that?
Did you
was
say
that correct?
thusly?
Can I say that? What the heck?
So thusly.
Thusly.
It's probably a word.
It is a word. Thusly. No, listen. In Ebonics.
Man, he won't let you stay mad. I bet you don't. Reggie probably jokes.
I've learned how to calm Darlene down. Trust me.
Reggie probably tickle you, Pearl.
I've learned how. Yes.
You know how to calm me down. You
gotta
learn how to calm down. Bring the positive in your life, y'all. Yes, Marcus.
Yeah.
Bring the positive.
A lot of that over here. Bring it over here. Hey, listen.
You have learned how to calm me down.
We've gone over a little bit of time.
We're gonna wrap it up.
We need a break first.
Hey guys, stay with us. We're gonna come right back. We're gonna wrap it up. This is
2 and
fun.
2.
Don't go
right
away.
Back. Chuck, give it to us, baby. We're back. Thank you guys for staying with us. Thank you for coming to join us with another conversation with the LoveByrds. Make sure you go to Love-Birds. Baby, can I get it up here? Because the glare and the glitter and the glitter. Yes, you got the LoveByrds story. How the class clown and class president developed extraordinary love. Go to love-birds.com. Get yourself a copy of this fantastic book. Works out as a workbook. It has questions and reflection questions at the end of each chapter where you can investigate and pick and prod into your relationship to make sure that you live a extraordinary love.
You said pick and pride.
You liking it, bro?
I'm just picking up on your vocabulary tonight.
Picking pride. I'm picking
pride into your relationship. Picking pride. You heard what the man said. picking pride.
Thank you, honey.
Y'all, it's been a great night. Thank you for hanging in here with us.
Do you have a
Karen
birthday?
said she wrapped up in time. Oh, so she can listen tonight.
That's awesome.
We appreciate each and every one of you.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like and share. Feel good talk.
Yes.
We're the LoveByrds.
Yes.
We like to try to leave you with bird seed.
We got a bird seed.
What's the
for
bird
you.
seed?
We just had it. We just had it.
I forgot it already.
There it is. Yes, we got a bird seed. For
Okay,
you. Thank
listen,
you.
y'all.
Listen, this is our bird seed today. So
I'm gonna try to. All right, listen. Get rid of the chaos.
get rid of the chaos.
Yeah, dream. That's what we're talking about. Start to
bigger
dream.
and better.
Begin to
That's
dream. Begin to create positive, exciting realities. So you
Yes.
won't need chaos to fill a void.
Right.
Did I say
Dream
that
big.
right?
Yes,
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
our
Begin
birthday.
to dream
big.
and create
Begin to
those
dream.
positive
Yes.
realities in your life. Get rid of the
Absolutely.
chaos, y'all. Make it
Yay.
easy.
Yes,
Make it easy.
Make it peaceful.
Easy, like
Easy
Sunday morning.
breezy.
All right.
Hey, listen, we love you
I'm
guys.
Darlene.
Man. I'm William.
Together we're those LoveByrds. We
Yeah.
love people. We love love.
And we love you. Thanks for joining, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.